Hi everyone, happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just doing a quick recording here because I couldn't figure out how to get Zoom to go live, but that's okay. Tech doesn't always work with us. Today I have with me Chara Rodriguera. I keep tripping on that, sorry. Chara was on the first day of the summit, and today is the last day of the summit. However, there is a replay Wednesday, Thursday next week for 48 hours, so there's still time to sign up and catch all the wonderful speakers and enjoy. You know what? So many benefits. It's just watching the replays myself. I've been having a ball because recording was one thing, but watching the replays were just oh. So I wanted to introduce Chara to you again because she has this most amazing book, which I have been through. I went halfway through and then I went back and I started over again and I'm going through it again. I can't wait to get to the second half, but I'm going to let Chara speak about her book. And then she's going to walk us through a magic breath that you can carry with you through the weekend. And then we'll have a little chat. So if you would like to introduce your book.
Thank you. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, everyone who is joining us. As Joanne said, my name is Chara, and since 1995, I've been a student and teacher of yoga and meditation and mindfulness and inspired living. And through those years, I started feeling spirit moving through me more and more. And one way that spirit expresses itself through me is through what I call sacred poems and also self-images. And that's how my first sacred poetry book came to be. And it's perfect for this summit because it's entitled Breathe. I couldn't think of a more perfect title for sacred poetry from the heart. And I have to say, I take credit for having the courage to go forward with the process of publishing a book. It's a big process. However, I give spirit the credit for the poems because they really flow through me. Mm-hmm. And I say that some of these poems are spirit speaking to me. So it's as if the poem is for me. And sometimes it's as if spirit is speaking through me and wanting to send it out to the world. So that's how they came to be. And I got to tell you, for anyone who may have a calling in their heart that maybe you haven't yet given yourself permission to say yes to, maybe you're watching today's video for a reason. To say yes to the truth in your heart.
Yeah.
In the style of yoga I teach, Joanne knows this, I call it soul path yoga. And it's very unique because it focuses on 12 foundational principles. And this month, the principle is truth. And I've been thinking and feeling in particular, because there's many ways to practice truth in your breathing practice, in your meditation practice, those things really bring your truth forward. And moving from a conditioned sense of self to your true self. And I know that's a lot about what this summit is about. It's not only calming down and having tools to navigate life, it's really about tapping into your true self and having the courage to live your own unique magic.
Yes.
So that's what the poetry books are about. They are a tool of inspiration and support for you to be your true self. So my first one is entitled Breathe. And by the way, on my website, there's a meditation that goes with it. It's a complimentary gift to you. So if you feel called to visit www.chara.tv, there is a special gift waiting for you there. It's my favorite meditation, and it is so in alignment with what we've been doing at the summit. So I hope you will receive that gift. And then my second book, so the first one gave me the courage to do the second poetry book. And once you are tuned into your breath and you are meditating on your true self, you can't help but feel and experience more love
Yes.
and come to know that you are love.
Yes.
So that's what Joanne and I were starting to talk about before we went live, was doing a magic breathing break to use our breath, our tools of breath and meditation, to tap into our true self and the love inside us. So if you're up for that, let's do a special Friday magic breathing break. And I'll start by just guiding us through a little bit of deep breathing. And then we're going to have an opportunity to take that breath into our heart. And we'll each one of us will see what message is in our heart. And then we'll each have an opportunity to share if we want to. You can share on the chat if you'd like. So your choice, you can either let your hands rest down in your lap, or if you feel called to, you can bring them right over your heart in any way that feels supportive. You can soften or close your eyes and just allow yourself to drop down out of your thoughts and into your breath, into the moment, and into your heart. And if thoughts come, that's okay. When you notice that, just shift back to your breath. And today we're going to do something that's very simple but very powerful. And that's to use the inhale and the exhale as a mantra, as a word or words of power. And since, as I said in Soul Path Yoga, it's the month of Satya, which means truth, we can inhale the word truth, the quality of truth, and we can exhale the truth back out. So you can just repeat silently to yourself, I inhale truth, I exhale truth. I inhale truth, I exhale truth. Begin to go at your pace, allowing your breath to slow down and to deepen, and then using that mantra to keep your mind focused and to deepen the benefits. I inhale truth, I exhale truth. Repeat that a few more times silently. And then begin to bring the breath a little bit deeper into your heart. Inhale truth into your heart. Exhale truth from your heart. Begin to observe and listen for what you feel and what you hear. One more deep breath. And then you can bow your head in service of your heart, service of your unique truth. And then we'll ease our hands back to our lap. We'll bring our head back to neutral. And just pause to be with what you felt, with what you heard. And even if you didn't feel anything clear or thoughts were still going through your mind, that is okay. You made the invitation. You took the time to connect and to care. So that will come forward. That will continue to emerge over the course of the day and the weekend. And you might want to make a little special intention to be present and listening for it. So, Joanne, did anything come to you, an insight, a message? Is there anything you felt that you would like to share?
I heard that everybody needs to slow down, and I include myself in that because I've had a rather interesting week. But also to be kinder to yourself. And as that thought came to me, my kitty snorted at me and popped his head up and sat really close to my heart. So I think when it's reinforced by the love of an animal whose intentions are only pure and true, being kind to yourself is a great message for the weekend. So take time out for yourself, appreciate everything that you have done for yourself this weekend, or this week rather, and make time for yourself. You know, if that means just having a bath, closing the door, putting on a pretty candle, taking a walk, something simple, just, yeah, be kind to yourself.
I love that so much. And I had a similar feeling. I was feeling the loving kindness of my own hands and really sending loving kindness to my heart because, yeah, maybe it's the moon. I had some contrast this week, and um, that idea of loving kindness to ourselves really spoke to me. And one thing I wanted to mention about this, my second book, it's entitled Love, and a lot of times we think of love for another, or we think of it in terms of relationship with another, romance with another. And it says right in the opening letter, this is less about that kind of the romantic love. This is more about romancing your own soul.
Yes.
So with, just to add on to what you said, perhaps it may feel like a yes to romance your own soul this week, to be extra loving and kind this weekend and throughout the week. And as Joanne said, we have the replay of all the talks. So that could be a gift that you give to yourself if there's a few you haven't gotten to yet.
Oh, I'm getting tingles as you say that. That's awesome. That's a reinforcement from my intuition. So that is absolutely amazing. Wonderful. Wonderful. So I would ask and invite everyone to repeat that session. It just takes a few minutes, and you are so worth a couple minutes out of the day. You have 24 hours and 60 minutes in each hour. You can spare 5 for yourself. So, and it's a nice weekend. So be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. And thank you, Chara, for spending a little time with me again. This has been fabulous. You're just such a gentle, guiding soul. So if anybody feels called to do her soul yoga, please get in touch with her because I think you're going to just absolutely love it.
Thank you, Joanne. And thank you, everybody, for being here. It's my honor to be here.
Thank you. Take care, everyone, and we will see you again soon. Bye for now. Have a magical day.